Happy Tuesday morning. This is Cheryl from My Well-Rounded Life and welcome to breakfast. Today I'm just going to have 2 pieces of French toast and 2 sausage links for a total of 4 points. And I have 1 cup of unsweetened vanilla flavored almond milk for a point. So it's a 5-point breakfast. I'm going to be using a very small amount of my Carrie sugar-free syrup. It'll be 0 points because I just don't like a lot of syrup on things like this. And I have my water, a new one for the day. Now I dip my 2 pieces of bread in 1 egg, some cinnamon, and a little splash of the almond milk. Just enough to, make enough to dip 2 pieces of bread in, and then there's still some left over for probably a 3rd slice, but 2's my limit. I sprinkled some more cinnamon on the top when they were done, and I can't wait to get started on these. Oh, I forgot my apple. This is an apple I got the other day from Panera when I went for a salad for lunch, and so I just washed that up and I'm gonna eat that. I got my vitamins and my pills and my shot, and I'm gonna be watching some Beck's Corner this morning with breakfast. See, she's having breakfast too. So I'll see you later for lunch. Hello, it's lunchtime and I'm having from the little salad bar the turkey and bacon Cobb salad. This should be 7 points. And with it I'm having some flavored water from Aldi's, the one I showed you on my haul, the watermelon flavor. It's good. So my mother's here and she's having chili. I'll just show you her chili. Oh, there's her chili. Beef chili. That amount she has is just 1 point. All right, so we're gonna enjoy our lunch and I'll see you later for dinner. Hello. I showed you my lunch that I had with my mother. She had chili, I had salad. And she came over after she was done working at the store so that I could cut her hair. And I was starving by the time she got there. It was like 3:30 and I still hadn't had lunch, so we ate first. And then I cut her hair and we yacked and carried on till about 6 o'clock when she left. I always walk her out to her car. And I walk her out, I come back in from seeing her off, and there's both our cell phones sitting on the kitchen table, both. So, I ran, she was already gone, because I always stand out there and wave goodbye until I don't see her anymore. I just always do that. I've done that for years and years. Whenever she drives away, I just stand there until I can't see her anymore. Anyway, I had to run and get dressed and throw the dogs in the cage and grab both cell phones and the keys and take off. She was already home and in her apartment. I was so afraid that she was going to get home and realize she didn't have her phone and turn around and come back, and we'd pass each other in the road because I was probably 10 minutes behind. She was already home and in, But anyway, I stayed and visited because she had some things to show me, and we sat for a bit. And now I'm on my way home, and it is 10 to 7. 10 to 7. I usually eat dinner around 7, but I'm not 100% hungry yet. I think I'll have some chili. There's just a little bit left over from my mother's serving. She only had half a serving. She had, what is that called? Gastric sleeve surgery years ago, so she can't eat a large volume of food at one time. That's why when she orders those salads at the restaurant, she gets like 4 or 5 meals out of it. Traffic. Since it's going for 7, I don't know if I'm going to have much of a parking spot to go home to. Like when I pulled out to leave, that was the only spot available. So, might be walking home from the moon. Thursday is, tomorrow is my chiropractor, that's Wednesday, yeah. Thursday is Weight Watchers and grocery pickup from Walmart. I may or may not run into Sam's after I pick up my groceries. I'm not sure. It'd just be real quick. I'm just looking for 1 or 2 things. They have this pack of chicken salad, and it's supposed to be 4 points for 1 little container, and I don't know if there's like 4 or 6 or 8 containers in the package, but I would love to try that. And if it's only 4 points, I could put that on a wrap and have a delicious 5-point wrap. You know, put a bunch of lettuce in there to fill it in. And someone says that they got theirs at Sam's Club, so I want to go check it out. Plus I need more caramel premier protein for my coffee drinks. Love that stuff. I'm getting low. And that's probably about it for Sam's Club. Nothing much. So I ordered some hair color. I use Clairol Nice and Easy Root Coverage, and I ordered it at on Walmart for my Thursday pickup. So I'm anxious to see if I get the right one. I hope so, because I really need to cover these roots. I should have done it 2 weeks ago. So anyway, my birthday is really important to me. I love my birthdays because I just always feel special on my birthday. Now, I'm also on Weight Watchers. Sticky. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna compromise. Instead of using my birthday as the excuse to celebrate all month, because October is my birthday month and I like to celebrate it for the whole month in delicious, foodylicious ways. But instead of celebrating it with food all month or all week, because my birthday falls on a Tuesday, I'm going to try really hard just to celebrate my birthday on my birthday. Now, whether or not I eat good for breakfast and lunch and then save what I want for the birthday dinner, or if I want to get up and be like, let's go get biscuits and gravy and then let's do Taco Bell for lunch. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to do a whole day of savage eating or if I just want to save it for the evening. I'm not sure. I'll know closer to the time. And because my birthday's on a Tuesday, that is 2 days before weigh-in. So I'm gonna do one of 2 things. I'm either gonna skip weigh-in that week and never eat again until the following Thursday. Yes, I'm being dramatic. Or I'm just gonna go and own it and say, hey, Tuesday was my birthday. What are we doing here? Oh, well, the whole road is blocked by a vehicle with a very big tractor trailer thing, and this is a small neighborhood. What are we doing? You're driving into the cemetery. People, I hope you're not trying to turn. I want to go home. I am literally 1 block away from home. Oh boy. Are you stuck? You're not stuck, are you? I can't go around. I can't go anywhere. So anyway, let's talk about my birthday. Let me think. I can't think because of this thing. They're not going anywhere. I could turn around and go all the way around the cemetery and come the back way, but I don't know. So anyway, this is what I have planned so far for my birthday. I've picked the cake. I saved it on Pinterest. I like to bake my own birthday cakes, but that's a recent thing. In the past, I would have rather shot myself in the arm than baked my own birthday cake. And it's like, I can't remember what it is. Sounds like a saw or something. Anyway, it's like a chocolate fudge brownie cake, and it's a bundt cake, and there's chocolate icing. Very, very close looking to something I made a few years ago. But I'm gonna make this cake, and my favorite cookies are chocolate chip cookies. And the other day when we were at the store, oh, that's a car. That's like a Camaro. Oh, that's gonna be a trailer for a car. Are you gonna try to get the car in the trailer? It's an orange Camaro, slowly backing up. Did you just move that out so you could move the Camaro? I'm so confused. Anyway, back to the cookies. We were at the grocery store the other day, and you know the cookies that you buy already done? And they're like slice and bake, or just the refrigerated kind in the little squares. Well, there was a package from Hershey, chocolate chip cookies. And I said to Chrissy, grab it. And I looked at the package, and it said that you could freeze it for 2 months, up to 2 months after the sell-by date, which was sometime next month. So we bought it, and I took it home and put it in the freezer. So I'm gonna have chocolate chip cookies on my birthday as well. And I think there's just 12 of them in there. So, and then after all of that, I think the ice cream I choose may just be a simple vanilla bean, because you need something to cut the sweet. And can I go? Can I? Okay. You need something to cut the sweet, and a vanilla bean will be just fine. Sometimes I make my own ice cream flavor. I've done that before. You buy the ice cream and you let it defrost, and then you add what you want to it. I've added mini chocolate chips and cinnamon to make a cinnamon chocolate chip ice cream, and then you put it back in the container and put it back in the freezer, you know. But I think with all this chocolate, I may just want a real simple vanilla bean. And then there's the dinner. The one thing I know for a fact that I'm having, definitely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, are my biscuits. My not buttermilk, I don't like buttermilk. My delicious, wonderful homemade biscuits. So there's gonna be butter. I haven't had biscuits and butter since Easter. And I don't miss butter. I'm okay without the butter, I'm fine. But at special occasions and everything, yeah, there will be butter. So I'm gonna have biscuits and butter, and I'm thinking about our homemade baked macaroni and cheese. And my parking spot's gone. Of course it is. There's one left over here, and it's mine. Only one. This whole area. It's got a motorcycle in it. Savage beast. Okay, so we're gonna have to drive around again because there's no place to park. It's one thing I don't like about this place, and we knew about it when we were checking it out. Chrissy and I would come here evenings and weekends and drive around and look at the area. Do we really want to live here or not? Type of thing, you know. And we're like, parking's gonna stink. If you don't get home till, you know, you have to be home by 5:30 in order to get a spot for the evening. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, macaroni and cheese. We use the wheels, the little round wheels, and we use only Cracker Barrel cheese. The sharp cheddar is fine. Several blocks, and grate it yourself. Now I'll get my doohickey out to grate it. You know, the big thing, you know, whatever that's called, the KitchenAid thing. Food processor, thank you. I'll get the food processor out and do the grating that way. But if you buy shredded cheese, it just doesn't taste the same as real block cheese shredded yourself. That's all there is to it. Now where can I park? Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna park right next to this Mustang. It says Challenger, so it's a Challenger, it's red. I don't know. What's a Challenger? It's not a Mustang. Anyway, what was I saying? Boy, this is an interesting conversation, isn't it? It's because I'm preoccupied. Ugh. Okay, I don't want to be too close to the Challenger. Let me check. You know I gotta check. All right, I'm good. So, you cook the pasta and you shred all your cheese, and you get canned tomatoes, the whole tomatoes, not the diced tomatoes. They just don't taste the same. And you cut up the whole tomatoes so that they're diced. And you put it all in like a 9 by 13, and I think my mother used to layer it, but I just put it in and mix it all in. And salt and pepper is the only seasoning that we use. And then put a nice layer of cheese on top, and you bake it with foil on it until like the last 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. You take the foil off to get the top really melty and crispy, and all the little bits of pasta that are sticking up are gonna get like really crispy and burnt on the very tips. And the top is what everybody fights over, meaning my brothers and I, you know, growing up, because those are the best parts. So we've got baked macaroni and cheese, biscuits and butter, and dessert. That's all I have so far. I don't even care at this point if I have a meat. What would my main dish be? I have no idea. It just doesn't matter, because I'm gonna have everything else is all that I really want. So what do I have? My mother suggested maybe something in the crock pot, like a pork roast or something. And then I thought, well, maybe a beef roast. But then with a beef roast, you always want mashed potatoes. And I don't want mashed potatoes with macaroni and cheese. So I don't want a beef roast. I don't know. What about ribs? We could make ribs in the Instapot. I did that for Chrissy's birthday in February, and they turned out really nice. I didn't like the rub that I used. I didn't like it. I bought it at the grocery store and I just didn't like it. I think I'll throw that stuff out. Ribs, now that's a good idea. Get a few racks of ribs. Why is my mouth watering? I just may have found my birthday dinner. Ribs. Yes. You cook them in the Instant Pot with some apple juice and some liquid smoke and I think a little vinegar, and it takes no time to cook through and be all tender. Then you lay them out on a cookie sheet that's lined with lots of foil, and you put your barbecue sauce on. Flip them upside down and bake them that way first, and then flip them over and put more barbecue sauce on them, and then bake them one more time. Not for long, we're just talking 5-10 minutes each side, just to caramelize the barbecue sauce. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. All right, so we're gonna have ribs for my birthday, and it'll be fall off the bone, and we're just gonna be like, and the macaroni and cheese and the biscuits. I'm not making any vegetables. I'm not wasting the stomach space on vegetables. I eat enough vegetables. All right, so thanks for helping. We now know what I'm gonna make for my birthday. Okay, I'm excited and I'm hungry now. It's after 7, so I'm gonna go and eat my 1-point chili and some icky turkey that I bought from Aldi's. Okay, talk to you later. From the door from my mother's, and I wanted to give this really quick review that I forgot to do while she was here. The Halo Top Pumpkin Pie. We each had half of a cup for dessert after lunch, 3 points for the half a cup, and it is very good. It's very nutmeggy. You can taste the nutmeg. It's very prominent in this, and it is a seasonal flavor, so it's not going to be around, and this is very hard to find. So I'm going to try to get more. I didn't mind it at all. It was really good. I still have half a container, but I just want to let you guys know, if you haven't tried this, that I thought it was good, and if you like nutmeg, I think you'll enjoy it too, so give it a try. See you at dinner. I have not even half of the portion of chili that I thought I did. Well, I have less than half. So it's not even 1 point, but I'm going to count it 1 point. 1 point is perfectly fine with me. And I have a turkey and lettuce wrap with some Dijonnaise. So it's 1 point for the turkey, 2 ounces of turkey, and 1 point for the Olay wrap. So that's 3 points. And I have a bag of Poppables for 2 points. Yummy, it's only half an ounce. And then I've got some watermelon to finish up on. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-point dinner. I have 2 points left for the day. I may or may not have one of the little bags of popcorn for 3 points. That'll take me 1 point over, but it would still be a blue dot day. So I'm either gonna have the popcorn or nothing. We'll see, because it's already 7:20. And I'm going to go ahead and close this today because I'd already talked way too much in the car on the way home from my mother's. And I got to do some editing and try and knock that 20-minute conversation down a bit. All right, I'm going to go now and eat. And until I see you again, have a blessed day.